Are y'all ready to hear the plans and the vision that I have for Wheeland? Yes. Are you ready to vote on November the 9th? Yes. First of all, I want to say thanks to everyone by letters, by emails, who have shown support. I also want to thank my wife, Angela, for being the backbone of our family. I want to thank my mother, my nieces, for supporting me. And Wheeland, they are ready to give me up for 4 more years to serve you in the House of Assembly. These are serious times. It's so interesting that every time I go out door to door, I meet interesting people. People with talent, people with a wide vision. And that is where I get my inspiration from. Wheeland is my inspiration. There's so much talented people in this very community. It's unbelievable. Like Skipper said just now, people are on Amazon. This whole setup here was done by a Wheeland man. The song that you hear playing was done by Wheeland people. Give me the song again. Let me hear one verse of that song again, please.
You can dance, every dance with the guy.
I want Wheeland to be proud.
You can smile, every smile for the man who held your hand in the payable line. But don't forget who's taking it slow, and whose election is gonna be. So darling, take a line for
PNP. You know, I felt so proud to have my youngest sister introducing me. You see, Nishka and a few other people from Wheeland, like my sister and I, we never had the opportunity to go to college. There was no dream about going to college under the PDM administration. And that is the truth. I'm not here to try to damage anyone's character. I'm here to speak the facts. All right? And that's why I cannot understand why my fellow brethren still are trying to put Mr. Skippings and Mr. Derek Taylor down Wheeland and Blue Hills people's throats. I am asking the PDM, who want to be the PDM representatives, Delroy, Goldray, to step down, let Dr. Rufus, let Gregory Lightbourne, and Adrian lead our people down the right road. This is the first time that we ever was this close to getting a Blue Hills, a Providenciales leader. And Wheeland and Blue Hills, I hope you're listening. And I say Wheeland and Blue Hills because, like Adrian said, we are still one. We have to understand. We're not just pushing him forward because he's just from Blue Hills and Wheeland. He's educated. He's a futuristic thinker. And when he sat down and we finally sat down and we talked about the future, he said to me, he said, Gregory, I'm not talking about seeing agriculture as just our people taking tomatoes and plantains and going in front of IGA and trying to sell it. I'm talking about us canning our tomatoes, making ketchup, making tomato paste and selling it to the world. Now that is vision. We have to understand that we are not going back, we're moving forward. And I cannot forget the PPP. I want you all to know that the vision for Wheeland is to transform Wheeland and Blue Hills into a tourist haven. I hope are you listening to me? This is going to be a tourist haven. You cannot allow, because I already know, we already got the PDMB. You cannot allow the PPP to come in with 2-3 votes to split on November 9. So all of you who believe that the PPP can say a good speech, the PPP is a new party that has vision, I'm not going to be afraid. It has to be known. They a vote for the PPP is a vote for the PDM. It's the truth. I'm not out here to sling any mud. But ladies and gentlemen, you have to understand on November 9th, we have to continue the progress. We have to understand that the PNP government looks at all the islands, not just Grand Turk, Salt Cakes. They looked at all the islands. This, on November 9th, that is a vote for our children. You have to think about your children. You have to think about accessible health care, affordable health care. You have to think about education. The racket stands. You can see it. We have now the same old people they try to bring back who did nothing for Blue Hills, nothing for Wheeland, and they're still trying to feed us that same old thing. We are a government with vision. We are a government that cares about our people. It hurts my heart when I go door to door to see the people who are sick, the elder people who are sick and can't afford medication. The young children got to pay for medication now. When the health plan came into effect, that was never that way. Don't let them fool you. The British government changed that around. And now the British government has got the PPP to help the PDM so that the PNP can lose. It's the truth. It is the truth. You cannot be fooled by this. The British government don't want to look like idiots in front of the international world. I say to you tonight, for 3 years, I hear people complaining, I see people suffering. Now it's time to make them look bad. They made us look bad. Let's make them look bad. If you can tell me, for 3 years, the PNP is still here. The people that they accuse from rumors and so what of corruption are still here. You tell me if this is fair. Is this justice?